Okay, so imagine being raised in a home where you live with your father and your mother. You attend the best schools. Your house is most definitely a home. And you basically have that white picket fence, or at least perception of a white picket fence. Until you're literally 10 seconds away from taking your own life. And then a question comes across your mind: how on earth did I get here? Today, I would like to talk to you about the severity of depression and what we can do to reduce this issue. I am credible for talking about this issue because I suffered with depression for 9 years since the loss of my grandmother. So what is depression? Depression is more than sadness or like the experience of lack of interest and pleasure in daily activities. You experience weight loss, gain, insomnia, lack of energy, inability to concentrate, feelings of worthlessness, excessive guilt, and recurrent thoughts of death or suicide. According to the editors of Encyclopedia Britannica, depression is probably the most common psychiatric complaint that has been described by physicians since before the time of ancient Greeks. The course of the disorder is extremely variable from person to person, but it may be mild or severe. Depression can have many causes. Unfavorable life events can increase the person's vulnerability to depression or trigger the depressive episodes. Although depression may occur only once during your life, people literally have multiple episodes during that time period. During these episodes, symptoms occur most of the day, nearly every day, and they include feelings of sadness, fearfulness, emptiness or hopelessness, anger, outbursts, irritation, frustration, loss of interest or pleasure in most of all normal activities or hobbies or sports, sleep disturbance, including insomnia or sleeping too much, tiredness and lack of energy, reduced appetite, weight loss, gain, craving foods more or less, anxiety, restlessness, slow thinking, speaking, and body movement, feelings of worthlessness, fixating on past failures or self-blame, trouble thinking, concentrating, making decisions, and remembering things, frequent or reoccurring thoughts of death or suicide, explaining physical problems such as back pain or headaches. So we can clearly see what depression is. So let's dig deeper into the severity of it all. So what is so severe about depression? For many people with depression, symptoms usually are severe enough to serve or cause noticeable problems in your day-to-day life. Work, school, social activities, relationships with other people. Some people feel generally unhappy with pretty much any aspect of their life and not really understanding why or even knowing why. According to personal development, self-help, and peak performance, severe depression can be characterized by the experience of 5 of the following 9 symptoms for a period of longer than 2 weeks, and that you haven't experienced a major traumatic event in the last 18 months. Of course, if you have never experienced the severity of depression, it is hard to understand. So I'm going to translate just the urgency of it. According to Everyday Health, suicide depression is like having to sneeze, per se, right? So with the impulse of having to sneeze, in your mind, your body just naturally wants to command what it wants, right? And so without even thinking about what it takes to not do, or your family, or reasons for not doing it, you feel that sneezing is the only way to release you from that feeling and that sensation. According to American novelist David Foster Wallace, a person who tries to kill himself doesn't do it out of hopelessness or any abstract convicting that assets and debits do not square, and surely not because death seems suddenly appealing. The person in whom its invisible agony reaches a certain enduring level will kill himself the same way will kill himself the same way a trapped person will eventually jump from the window of a burning high-rise. Make no mistake about people who leave from a burning building. Falling to death becomes the slightly less terrifying. It's not designed to fall, it's the terror of the flames. So, this is the age range of most people who deal with depression. And so what can we do about it? So of course, as we know, UNT has the counseling services, also nonprofit events that you can see, and lastly, the crisis text line. So you text 741-741, text connect to that number, and that is your